What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lineman Media. I hope you guys are all having a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. We are about to be joined by some great talent. We're going to be joined by Hayden Moore, the quarterback for the Hamilton Tigercats. Hayden spent a lot of time at Cincinnati University. Deirdre, go ahead, show it off.
Yeah, got her. Cincinnati. Go Cincinnati. I have a bunch of questions for him about Cincinnati, too.
Uh-oh.
I got to ask.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. But yeah, awesome guy. Can't wait to have him on. Obviously, Hamilton was in the Grey Cup last year.
Mm-hmm.
Do they go back? Who is he looking forward to playing? Who does he think is their biggest competition going into the season? We got a lot to ask him, so let's bring him in now.
Hello.
Hey, Hayden, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are we doing, guys?
Good. Thanks for coming on.
No problem.
Yes, sir. Thanks for joining. Hayden, if we can just start at the beginning a little bit with you, can you take us through your recruitment process and how you ended up playing for Cincinnati?
Yeah. So in high school, I guess we can start at sophomore year. I was hurt both my summers, sophomore and junior year. And how the recruitment process really works is you go to football camps in the summer, and that's how basically you're getting seen by college coaches and stuff. So I was hurt my first 2 years of high school, so I didn't really get much exposure. I went to camps after my sophomore year, which was pretty much the last year that you can be seen by college coaches and stuff and recruiters. And went to a lot of camps, a lot of SEC camps, but everywhere that I went was either had already signed a QB for that season. Luckily, with Cincinnati, the coaching change came in, so Tuberville had just came in. They had actually what happened was Brent Stockstill was committed to Cincinnati. He was the quarterback at Middle Tennessee State, and his dad was actually the coach at Middle Tennessee State. He flopped his commitment from Cincinnati to Middle Tennessee State, and that opened up a spot for a QB. So after the camp, I got an offer about a week after, and I decided pretty soon after that, probably a week after that, that I was going to Cincinnati.
Awesome. Do you have a specific memory in Cincinnati that sticks out to you, like a favorite game?
Yeah, definitely the Memphis game. That's always my answer for that. That was the highlight of my career, I believe, at Cincinnati.
Sweet.
Cincinnati has come a long way. I mean, I know even since you've been there, what's it like seeing how competitive and they are now? Even when you were there, they were competitive, but they've kind of gotten to a new level. What's that like to watch as a Cincinnati fan?
Oh, I absolutely love it. I was at the Chick-fil-A Bowl this year. I got some tickets from Bruno LaBelle, and man, I haven't been to a game since I was there, and I was surprised at how excited I was getting, how into it I was getting. So it really shows like how much you bleed like Cincinnati Bearcat colors, and I love seeing them do well. Next year we got Ritter coming back. We got a tough schedule, and I think there's a good chance that some crazy stuff could happen.
Do you think that they should stay in the American, or you think that they might have a shot going maybe somewhere like the Big Ten?
We had that talk I think it was like my sophomore year of going to the Big Ten, and it was, I think, a little premature then, and maybe a little premature now. I think maybe a couple of years. Okay. A couple more recruiting classes and really get the team culture down.
Most definitely.
Awesome.
So with the cancellation of the last CFL season, what has this year been like for you throughout this whole COVID-19 process?
So after my first season 2 years ago, I came back to Nashville, was living here, working some valet, working out, throwing. Season got canceled, and nothing really changed. You just was stuck here in Nashville, kept working out, kept throwing, and just kind of waited waited around. I'm sure that's how everybody else felt too, is just waiting around and get the news that we're finally having a season is really good. We're actually headed to Dallas this weekend, just the quarterbacks and receivers to do some routes and get ready for camp.
Awesome. Do you have any games that you're most looking forward to this year?
Well, in my position, I really look forward to the preseason games. That's where I'll get a lot of playing time. The season is mostly, being ready, always preparing. And then at the end of the season is another opportunity for the guys like second, third string to really get some playing time and show their worth.
So I don't know what the situation has been like for you in Tennessee with COVID and the gym closures and stuff like that. So what have you been doing to stay ready for the season?
Yeah, so I actually ended up just buying some stuff.
Okay.
I thought it was better statistically and money-wise to just buy my own gear. Yeah. I have a place here that I would have worked out at where I trained after college, but with just trying to be smarter, I just bought my own stuff, bought a bench, bought some dumbbells, got all the bands. So I do the workouts here, and then we find a field and go throw with a couple of receivers that I know here.
Sweet.
In January, you re-signed with the Tigercats. What impacted your decision to re-sign with them?
I was hoping that I would stay there. I kind of knew in the back of my head that I was going to get re-signed no matter what, because, I was signed for the year before. I had been talking to the coach. I talked to him weekly. We're just kind of planning on what I can do better and going through plays, going through film. So I completely thought that I was going to get re-signed, and I'm happy, really happy. I want to stay in Hamilton for sure.
Beautiful. So with the CFL getting locked out last year, how excited are you just to lace them up and get out there again for the Tigercats?
Man, I've never been more ready to just get on the field and throw with all the receivers and have practice and have film. It's been so long since I've been in Canada. So I'm really ready.
Tigercats the last season that you guys played were in the Grey Cup. Who do you think is the biggest competition to maybe either win the Grey Cup or face you guys in the Grey Cup? Who do you think is the biggest competition this year?
So last year, I think the big dogs were Calgary Stampeders and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Saskatchewan has got their quarterback coming back. Toronto has been signing everybody.
Oh yeah,
they've got a list of receivers or quarterbacks coming in. So it's really you never know with them. I believe they signed Arbuckle. They switched with the Red Blacks. They just kind of switched quarterbacks. The fun thing in the CFL is like you never know what the team's going to look like the next year. You sign and release so many players there because the contracts are so short. So that's the fun thing. Like some team could come out of the blue and be the big dog this year.
So what has been like the most exciting thing for you to be a part of the CFL? I know we're down here in America. The NFL reigns superior in America. So what's the most exciting thing about the CFL in your opinion?
I think the most exciting thing, to be honest with you, during the games, I've had the most fun in my life ever. Being on the sidelines and just playing in the games, and the fans are amazing. And I think it's great to see how players can, really kind of, in a bad word, fail in another league and then come and just be amazing in this league. It really shows that it doesn't matter what happens. Like you're gonna like show your worth and you're gonna play your worth. And CFL is a great place for players to come and do that.
Like that.
Obviously, CFL is. We're excited for it to get started. We're new CFL fans. What was the biggest adjustment for you? I know the CFL has definitely different rules than American football. What was the biggest adjustment for you when playing?
So the biggest thing when I came to the rookie camp 2 years ago was how big the field is. Well, actually, in the rookie camp, I was actually in Buffalo, so the field was normal. But the first time going to McMaster in preseason, how wide the field is and how long it is was just so much different. You really have all the space in the world to throw a deep ball or throw it out. I think that's probably the biggest change. Having an extra guy is definitely a change, and the other biggest thing would probably be the forward motion before the snap. That's definitely, you got to get used to that because you got a receiver running a 4-3, and you got to be ready to throw it real fast.
So if you could choose one receiver, past or present, any league, to throw a touchdown pass to, who would it be?
That I've played with?
No, it could be anybody.
Anybody. Wow. That's a lot of receivers. I've always wanted to see if I could overthrow Tyreek Hill. That'd be a challenge for sure.
I would.
That's just a total different caliber. You're going to have to really throw it long.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Hayden, we play this game with all of our guests, and you are no exception.
Yeah.
We play, it's called Steady Fire. A lot of fun questions. Some might have to do with football, some might not. I'll get started with, if you lost every single game in your college career, but you played one team every year and you absolutely killed them, what team would you want that to be?
This is rapid fire?
Yeah, no, you can go, it's no time limit, so take your time.
I got you. And this could be any college, NFL?
Yes.
Okay. I got to go with my former hatred of Auburn Tigers.
Oh, okay. Did you grow up a Bama fan? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I grew up a big Alabama fan, so it's in my blood to go against them.
All right.
All right. What's your favorite home cooked meal?
Ooh. Home cooked meal is going to have to be the spaghetti and meatballs that we always had.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Classic.
Hey, are you a dessert guy?
I am sometimes when I'm not on the diet.
All right. What's the secret passion dessert food for you?
Favorite dessert food. I love me some red velvet cake.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who has the best CFL stadium? Like a stadium you walk in and you're like just overcome with the excitement.
Yeah. I love the Saskatchewan.
We've heard that a little bit.
Heard that a lot of times.
Yeah.
It just looks way bigger than any other stadium, and it's really gives you the feel of like a dome. So
I heard their fans are kind of like Eagles fans too, like very intense.
Yeah, crazy, and they're chirping behind you for sure.
Did you have a favorite NFL team growing up?
I didn't. No.
No?
I was in Birmingham, so I didn't really have a team. There was no team in Alabama, so.
Did you have a favorite player that you kind of idolized?
Let's see. I definitely had Peyton Manning on the top of my list, and then Brett Favre as well.
We figured it would be a quarterback.
Yeah.
Who is your dream offensive lineman to like protect you? Have any offensive lineman, past, present, but they get to protect you? Who would it be?
Jason Kelsey.
Great choice. That is definitely a great choice.
That is.
Yep. You got the connection.
Yep. Cincinnati boy.
Oh, yeah.
All right. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I've always wanted to fly. I hate travel. I hate driving long ways. It'd be great to just be able to fly somewhere.
That would be great for Canada too, like from Nashville to Canada.
We got to go through customs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can go there now. I don't even have to quarantine 14 days.
Yeah.
If I gave you $1 million, but you had half an hour to spend it, how would you spend it?
Oh, I'd buy me a big house and a really nice car. That's probably all the time I'd have.
What car are we getting? Are we getting a Corvette?
Oh, you know what? My wife and my father-in-law really have made me love Porsches.
Okay.
So I think I might get a nice Porsche Cayenne.
Gotcha.
Definitely.
I think that's a four-wheeler for Canada too, for Canadian weather, so that might help.
Oh, that's good. That's why I got I got a Subaru Outback, so that's why I got that.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, if you could pick one animal to be reincarnated into, which one would you pick?
Eagle.
Not a cat?
Got my superpower, Eagle.
Yeah.
Not
guess
going
a
with the
cat.
cat
I mean,
here?
I have been
Cat.
I have been a cat my whole life and all my sports teams. So high school I was a cougar.
Oh, wow.
I was a Bearcat, and then a Tigercat.
Now we got to ask you the question. Which would you rather be, a Bearcat, a Tigercat, or a cougar?
I would rather be a Tigercat for sure.
Awesome.
Good
Okay.
answer.
Good answer. Yeah.
It makes sense too. Definitely not a Bearcat. That thing's not winning any fight. It's like a sloth. Cougars, they're a little smaller, so I think they get overpowered. So
Very true. So, out of your high school career, your college career, now your CFL career, what has been your favorite jersey colorway that you've gotten to wear?
yeah, so I think probably college. We had a couple really cool homecoming jerseys. There was one where the shoulder pads had the like triangles that were in our building, and
Okay.
our helmets were like engraves of like statues. It's hard to explain, but that was one of our homecoming suit ups, and that was pretty cool for me.
Sweet.
If you could play, I know he asked you the receivers question, but I'm going to put it in this. Any current NFL team and their receiver core, what team would you want to play with?
That's a good question. A healthy Brown squad would be nice.
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't go against the Falcons either.
Mm-hmm.
Got my boy from Bama.
Yep.
Yeah, two boys from Bama.
You got two boys from Bama. That's right.
Yeah, they're studs. So
They are.
All right, Hayden. Now, since you're out of your college career, we get to ask you now. In any of your college games, you look across the field, you see a defensive end. Which defensive end did you fear most by just looking at him?
in college.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not really good with names, but I mean, when I played Michigan, it was just like every
Anyone on Michigan.
massive and could kill me. I definitely lost my breath a couple times that game.
Was there a team in college that you didn't get to play that you wish you got to play?
Alabama.
Yep, I figured
almost-
that was coming.
We almost played them. Honestly, we almost had a when we were building our new stadium, we almost got them as our opener, and that would have been wild.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
pretty sick.
Scary, but wild.
Yeah, a little bit scary.
So, throughout your playing career, you've been to a lot of places now. What has been your favorite city that you've been able to visit?
Let's see. Vancouver was really awesome. So it's different in college. When you visit a city, you don't really get to visit it.
Right.
Right.
CFL, you get to go out and explore the city when you go
Very true.
places. So Vancouver was really awesome, and Montreal was really awesome.
That's awesome. If you were to Americans, if you were to say Americans are going to their first CFL game, where should they go? Like what city? And you had to put the city and the stadium and the team all together. What do you think? Where do you think the Americans for their first CFL game should go?
Definitely not Montreal because they wouldn't understand anything.
Okay.
Toronto's a really cool city,
Okay.
but for that kind of game, I would maybe pick like a Calgary because of the what's the place up north with the lake and the mountain that people go
Oh,
visit?
I know what you're talking about. I just don't know the name of it. But I
Yeah,
know what you're talking about.
I don't. So
I just don't know the name of it.
It's like a really big touristy area.
Yeah, I'm not.
that's
Not
not Nova
100%.
Scotia, is it?
No,
Okay, yeah, I figured not, but
but that would be a cool thing because they could go visit that as well.
sweet.
Plus, I had our Grey Cup in Calgary, and it was really cool.
Most definitely. So I'm going to put you onto a desert island here. You're by yourself for the rest of your life. You get to bring one movie, one CD or album, or just music by an individual, and one book. Which three are you bringing with you?
All right, first one would be Iron Man.
Okay.
First one. It's definitely my favorite. The next is, what was the next one? The second question?
It's a CD, an album, or just music by one person. And don't mess this one up because you're in Nashville, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with that. I love Thomas Rhett. Anything Thomas
Oh,
Rhett.
Thomas Rhett's great.
Yes.
I went to a concert actually in Toronto. Thomas Rhett and Russell
jealous.
Dickerson and
And
Luke,
Russell Dickerson?
yeah, Russell Dickerson and Luke something.
Luke Combs?
Holmes?
Not Combs. It was Luke.
Not Brian.
Oh, I know. I think he was on The Bachelor. His name is like Luke.
I can't remember.
It's like Luke Fell or something like that.
I'm not sure, but he was there as well. That might not even be his first name, but that was an awesome concert. I don't know.
Yeah. And then we got one book from you.
One book, the Bible, of course.
All right.
All
A
right.
couple guys have gone with that. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Last question for you. What should the CFL fans expect this year from not just you, but from the whole league?
Well, this year specifically, they're going to see a lot of excitement in the first couple games because everybody hasn't been playing for a whole year now. It'll be more than that. It'll be 2 years. The team, man, we're going to be hyped up for sure. And I think they're going to have a lot of fun. Hopefully hopefully we can get a lot of fans in the stadiums.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
For sure.
All
Got a
right.
good team surrounding you, Hayden. We've spoken to a few of your teammates, so you'd be very excited.
Yeah, sweet.
Hayden, thanks so much for coming on. We can't wait to have you back on, and best of luck with the CFL season, and stay safe.
For sure, guys. Thank you for having me on.
So stay safe, stay well, man.
Yeah.
All right. That was Hayden Moore, a quarterback for the Hamilton Tigercats, former quarterback for the University of Cincinnati. Go ahead, Deirdre, pull it up. There you go.
Go
You guys
Bearcats.
know the drill around here. Another great guy. Great interview. Hang 10, everybody. Stay safe. Stay well. Stay hydrated.